Hey there, strangers. It is time for 6 p.m. PST Twitch stream. I'm your host, Stranger Jim, and today we're going to be getting back into Mass Effect. Now, it's been a while since I've played this game, a good couple of months. Um, if you haven't been following me on my Discord or my Twitter accounts, you'll probably not realize the fact that I've been busy working. So I haven't had that much of a chance to get back here. But we are going to go ahead and continue with the where we last left off with the evil character that I have. Um, I see on my list of uh, worlds to explore, still have Novaria to go to. That hasn't been explored yet, so we're probably about midway, or probably good like 3/4 of the way through, I would imagine, if I remember correctly. Um, for those that are wondering, this is not my first playthrough of it. I did go through a blind Paragon playthrough. This is my second playthrough on this game, and I wanted to try to go with the Renegade version of it to see whether or not, uh, you know, well, I've played Knights of the Old Republic, and I figured I'd try Mass Effect as well. Um, and I've already kind of given my opinion on these, but just in case anyone hasn't been kind of following me, um, I really do appreciate the overall gameplay and structure of the game. I've just and they did a really good job on like the good characters, the light side Jedi and the Paragon in Mass Effect. However, the dark side and the Renegade in both of these games have been quite lacking in my particular opinion. There's a lot of choices that you can make in the game that does not fall into any kind of dark character whatsoever. It's really pretty bad in my particular opinion. Um, but I mean, what can one do, right? So, I'm going to go ahead and try to. I don't believe I'm going to be able to finish this off in the 2 hours that I got tonight, um, because I still want to try to get. I still want to try to do like the 100% on it. Wasn't able to do that for the Paragon, so I figured now that I have a rough idea as to where to go for the story, I can just kind of work on trying to find all the missions and um, try to take care of any like additional details. So that's the plan for tonight. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on that. So let's go ahead. Let me get this live. Set the game audio. And just in case, let's go ahead and do the load. So, yeah. Wait, I didn't play it 3 days ago. What the hell? Or is this more day, month, and year? Day, month, year would probably be more like it. But I didn't play it 3 days ago. Yeah, well, whatever. So, given the fact that we have a little bit more uh, play time with the quick save, which makes sense, we're going to go ahead and load that. And we're going to go ahead and continue where we last left off. Now it's been a while, so I'm not quite sure. Now,
looking for supplies?
Let's see.
Let's see what you've got. You bet, Commander.
Yeah, as you can see, we're pretty much like near the end with all the weapons. I believe they only go up to tier 10 in terms of weapons and armor. I don't remember it ever going anywhere above that. Um, but uh, you know, the Spectre gear has always been pretty decent overall. So uh, I mean, just kind of comparing that with some of the weapons that are available, they some of them get close, but not quite. So um, so just let me go ahead and go through here. I don't think there was anything like major for me to take care of on this end. Yeah, looks good there. Yeah, so while this might be 1 point over the damage, the accuracy rating isn't high enough, so it's not really worthwhile. So not good, not good, and not good. Okay. Yeah, let's see. If I'm not mistaken, I kind of gave everybody else Spectre weapons as well, although as you can see there are some mods there that I don't have set for them yet, so let's go ahead and fix that real quick. Oh wait, I already have a combat sensor, so better medical interface down there. Combat sensor, upgrade that to combat sensor. Go, shredder rounds. Let's go ahead and do high explosive rounds on that one. Let's see, heatsink. Yeah, no. Let's swap that over. Polonium rounds. Nah. Go with the snowblind. Explosive. Good there. Crowd rounds. Here we go. Okay, well. Need a better combat sensor, so might as well put that in, right? Hmm. Don't have the best of mods right at the moment, so it's not for the weapons. Keep on getting plenty of uh, bullet mods, but that's about it. Okay, this one's a little bit better overall. You know, the shots before overheat is the same. Accuracy rating is just slightly under. But I mean, the amount of damage is just as good, so. Well, the amount of damage will push it over the top, so. See, Rex doesn't have the um, doesn't have the Spectre weapons, so. Okay, the accuracy rating isn't gonna bump it up. Isn't too. Well, they're pretty much equivalent, so I think I'm not gonna bother trading that in. And 24 points of loss and damage for 4%, but the amount of shots does increase, so this might give you more damage overall. Okay. Yeah, we already know the Spectre gear is set up for that, so we don't need to worry about that there. Could use a better accuracy rating. Gonna find anything that's better? Doesn't look like it. I mean, this one's slightly better. Because it's a better version, but doesn't increase it all that much. Oh, same kind of armor. Yeah, we'll just keep it Detect Bionic Protection. There we go. Darius. Let's see. Alright, he has the Master Gear except for the handgun there. Okay. See if there's anything better for him to grab for the handgun. The accuracy rating will put the damage about the same, but the number of shots would probably put it over for the brawler. So we'll go ahead and switch that over real quick. Okay. That's about it there. Now, Kaiden in this particular playthrough is the individual that I plan on sacrificing. So if anyone likes him, then, well, say goodbye. He's gonna die eventually. At some point in time, I do want to like take off his equipment because you lose it, so might as well just kind of sell it off. Not that I really need to. I don't really. I mean, once you max out on your equipment, there's really no need to save your money afterwards. So okay, good there. Oh, hey, Haas, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing tonight? Okay. Hello again there, Haas. Okay. Doing okay here. Let's see. Yeah, we're fine. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and check out Ashley's. Now she has all the Spectre gear. Yeah. So we don't need to worry about that. Don't really need to worry about. Let's see. Looks like. Oop, nope. There is a better armor version out there. Let's go ahead and upgrade hers. And then we can go ahead and add on another upgrade for her. Let's get some health regen going for her. So there we go. Okay, so with that being said, and there's nothing more from the requisition officer for the Spectre gear, we'll just go ahead and move on up and check out our star charts and see if there's any new systems that I need to go to. So Aha. We already took care of Novaria. Gotcha. So this has already been explored. Was not aware of that. Okay, so with that being said, then we're probably going to be getting like another planet to try to look and explore. So give me 1 second while I update my list here real quick. Come on, Notepad, work with me here. It just does not want to activate. It's one of the problems with trying to do Notepad and gaming at the same time. I don't know. Sometimes it's as though they try to use the exact same memory locations, and it's like, okay, well, not much we can really do about that. So, alright, well, while Notepad tries to figure out what it wants to do, let's see. So if I've already explored Pax, so that means all these other planets have been um, explored already. So we've already explored Strenuous. We've already explored Fortuna. Was there any other systems in here? No, it doesn't look like it. So go ahead and back out there. Okay, now if I remember correctly, I've already explored Pharos as well, so um, you know, I'll hold off on that real quick. Okay. Okay, so now that we have that taken care of, let me make sure that Pharos is done on the list as well. Okay, so we have Century Omega, the Vermeer. That was like the next unexplored world to kind of go to. Um, okay, yeah, I did go to Pharos already. That's already been done. So, let's see. I mean, there's nothing in the Serpent Nebula, so we don't need to worry about that. Local cluster doesn't have anything. Exodus cluster just has the Utopia system, and there's nothing else around. So we've already explored the Horsehead Nebula, so we don't need to worry about that. RS Rho. There's only the two solar systems here, Phoenix and Hydra, which I've explored both of those, so those are taken care of. Let's see. Artemis Tau. So we've already explored Athens, we've already explored Sparta, already explored Macedon, and we've already explored Kronos. So there's nothing else here, so we don't need to worry about Artemis Tau, Gamma, Sigma, or no, Gemini said no. So that's this one. We have Ming, which I've already explored, and we have Han, which I've already explored, and there's nothing else, no other systems, so we should be good there. Hades Gamma, Teus we've already explored, this we've already explored. Farnada, I don't have a note on that. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go there and double check that I've taken care of everything. I believe I have because it's already, I see that the one spot that you can kind of visit has been explored, so.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I have a difficult assignment, Commander. You're the only one I can trust to get it done. There's a criminal leader named Darius in the Skillian Verge who controls most of the raider activity. I'd like you to negotiate a ceasefire with him.
Okay. For those of you that are wondering, because I'm doing a Renegade, I always select the negative outcome here. And, you know, in the past I always did the positive, but this time, you know, I always try to select the negative. Unless, of course, it just cancels the mission on me, so.
You're kidding. Admiral, I'm the last person who should be negotiating a ceasefire.
That's exactly why I chose you, Commander. Darius is a warrior. He wouldn't take an alliance negotiator seriously. But with your very public achievements, you represent a strong image that Darius has to respect. Show him that the alliance won't back down. Show him he better make peace while he can.
I still think this is a mistake, Admiral.
You're not under my command, but we need you for this job. You're the only one that could get it done right. The meeting will take place on a remote barren planet. I'm transmitting the coordinates now. I'm also transmitting the background for this negotiation. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay. It appears we have a new mission, and I don't remember this particular mission, so. Okay, so we've already explored the Ontario here. And I suspect that I've already kind of looked at these planets already to see if there was any kind of like resources and anything. I believe I also checked the asteroid belts for any additional resources, like this one right up here. Yeah, the fact that I'm not getting any additional resources there means that I've already kind of explored. So Doesn't look like there's anything else in the asteroid belt, and there's no additional planets. So I need to um, make a note that this has already been an explored planet. Or explored system, I should say. So, okay, let me scroll on down here real quick. And we'll go back and check out the rest of the um, rest of the worlds here. Hey, wait a minute. I don't recognize those particular systems. We have two new systems here. So I've already explored this. I've already explored Baranada. And I've already explored Teus, but we have two new systems here. We have Plutus and we have Cacus. So let me go ahead and add those to the list. Oh wait, hold on. Make sure that I spell these correctly. So, because I don't really remember this particular mission, I wonder if this is like the one that will. In the Paragon playthrough, there was um, like a building that I couldn't get into at all. There was no quest that opened it up. It was completely locked off to me. And I was like, is there any way to get into there? So I wonder if this mission has anything to do with that one. I don't know. Um, I don't remember these particular systems popping up though, so this is gonna be kind of new. But then again, you know, who's to say? I mean, I probably did kind of explore these particular worlds during the first playthrough. Just didn't really give me that much of a choice or something like that. Who knows? Um, there we go. Okay, so let's hold off real quick. I want to see. Um, yeah, as you can see, my Renegade points are fairly high, but again, I've already mentioned the fact that I believe in my Paragon, I had already maxed out the Paragon. The fact that I have Paragon points on here says a lot about, you know, what my choices led up to along those lines. It was, it's really kind of pathetic, to be honest. So that's one of the reasons why I've really did not I've just not really appreciated Renegade. Um, let's see, that's I. There it is. The negotiation. Okay, so I need to go to the Plutus system. Okay. Yeah, so we've already taken care of Pharaoh's Novaria and Artemis Tau, so that's not that big of a deal. Um, yeah, this one right here is where I lose, um, one of my team members. So before I enter this particular system, I need to remove his equipment. So okay, so now that I have an idea as to um, where we need to go for the mission, we're gonna go to the exact other one. Hello, Haas. I have a funny feeling that you are a bot. Yes, that's the third Haas that has signed up as a follow for me. And sorry, I'm not one of those individuals that's craving followers. So if you could stop doing bots. You're an individual that apparently there's been a lot of negative raiders out there. If you're one of those, you can go ahead and leave as well. I don't need it. I don't want it. So, okay. Okay, so there's nothing in the asteroid belt, which is interesting. Normally I would spot something in, and normally there's something in the asteroid belt, like an asteroid, like an asteroid, um, but nothing in there. So, okay, so we have a planet to land down on, so we'll hold off on that for now. Okay. One second while I update my notes here. Okay, so we've already explored Cacao there, so we're going to go ahead and go down to Chohei and explore that planet. And Notepad wants to allow for me to edit it real quick. Hmm. Maybe I should just go ahead and use like my phone or something like that for this. Just try to make a memo. Now let's see. Oh right, I didn't actually have an app for memos on this particular phone. Had one on my other phone. Not on this one. Hmm. Okay. Just gonna go ahead and write it here. So I'll just update my notepad afterwards. Okay. There we go. Let's head on down to this planet. See what this is all about. Go with the original team here. Oh right, I can't skip this particular scene. Okay, now see, no, signal, science base, debris. Let's go to the debris first. Quite a lot of planes. You'd think that there would be a Thresher Mall somewhere around here. Oh, hello. This place does look familiar. Oh, there he is. Problem is that I don't have the luxury of the hills to really know where it might attack. So sometimes it kind of gives you like a little hint as to like there's like little tiny hills that you can kind of go to try to avoid the so it doesn't like flip the Mako around. Here it goes. I love it when two Thresher Balls pop up. It's like, hello. Alright. Survey material. There we go. Still need to go to our destination there. See, seeing that there was, you know, flat plains here, I was like, this is a perfect spot for a Thresher Mole. And guess what? There it was. Doesn't always occur that way, though. there were other planets that had, you know, some fairly flat lands and no thresher moles. So it was like, why not? Okay. There we go. Take all that. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and head down to this corner here real quick. Go up north, head over to here, head to the anonymous signal, continue searching the east side, go to the science base for last, and then we'll finish it off by exploring the south, trying to see if we get all the resources that we can from this planet. Alright, nothing here, so time to head north. Now, um, you know, if you haven't watched any of my previous playthroughs, which I mean, I haven't put these up on YouTube yet, or at least I don't think I have. Um, you know, I know a lot of people's frustrations with the Mako and how annoying it could be. I get it, I understand, um, because it is kind of frustrating a little. Um, but you know, I was kind of expecting a lot worse. Oh, geez. There goes him.
That's it. Bag him and tag him.
Yeah,
Heading to position.
I've been here before, so I remember these kind of fights. So okay, go ahead and head on up there. Okay. So, I mean, while, you know, I do agree that Mako isn't the best in the fact that, you know, you're able to kind of um you're able to kind of manipulate the movement of the Mako in midair, which I mean is kind of good in some cases, and the fact that, you know, the landscape here is just not great for an all-terrain vehicle like this. Um, but you know, especially you know, some of the planets that have like just all mountains and the slopes are just super steep. You know, I get it. But in my experience, um, you know, I've been able to kind of command the Mako to go where I kind of want it to go. So, I mean, it's not, I won't say that it's absolutely terrible. Like, you know, I can still manipulate it. I can still have it go kind of where I want it to go. So, I mean, it's, it's not, it's not the worst it could be. Believe me, you know, it could definitely be a lot worse than what it is. But I could see a lot of room for improvement as well. So I get it. You know, understand why so many people had issues with the Mako. So okay, so we've already been to the northwest there. So we've found 2 deposits so far. So we're gonna go to the northeast and continue looking for some more deposits. Now, sometimes we might find um, just 2 deposits. Sometimes we might find 3. Um, if necessary, I'll look online to see if there's anything more than just like the 2 and 3. But more often than not, it's just those amounts. So I don't really stress about it too much. The missions for those particular resources um, are done, so I don't need to worry too much about it. But if I'm trying to do like a 100%, give or take, um, then I'm gonna need to have a. Um, I'm gonna need to try to explore, you know, find all of the deposits that I can. Okay, so that one's all taken care of. We're gonna go down to this anomalous signal now. And then we'll continue exploring the east side. And then we'll go check out the science base.
Redeploying.
Okay. Oh, look, Haas is followed again. And there's another Haas. Hey, Haas, you might want to stop following me, man. You're not doing anyone any favors. Okay. There's decryption. Oh boy. Oh, damn it. Oh boy. Nope. Nope. Ah. Wait, what? That was rude. Alright, looks like we are all done here. Don't think there's anything else in this particular location other than the fuel tank, so. So, let's go. Boom. Alright. That's all done, so we'll head back up here real quick so that we can check out the east side of the map, see if we can find all the any hidden secrets. Doesn't look like there's anything here, so down south we go. We'll just head on down to this corner right down there, and then we'll head over to the science base. So that's the plan. Now you might be wondering, Jim, why are you checking the side so much? Well, because there has been resources on the edge of the map before, so you know, and it's kind of annoying because they say, "Hey, you're off the map. You need to go back on the map," and it's like, I'm trying to collect a resource. Bad map design. So. Okay, nothing there. So now we'll head on over to the science base. And then after that, we'll see if there's any additional resources to find. And if there's not, then we'll head on out and go on to that other mission. Okay. I'm just checking for containers before I hop out of the vehicle. Nope, okay.
Moving out.
Wait, that's not the control panel? That is the control panel, but it is not available. Interesting. See, this is the other problem that I have with this game. It's like, so this is apparently someplace that you have the potential of exploring. Hence, why would it be on a map if it's not available to be explored, right? And you can't enter it whatsoever, which is quite surprising, seeing that um, you know the you know my team consists of people that are you know maxed out on their decryption and electronics. You know, so you would think getting through a a doorway like that would be pretty easy to do. Yeah, not so much. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and um, make a note of this that while the planet itself is explored, the science building is unexplored. So maybe at some point in time there will be a mission that will send me back to this planet so that I can actually go and um, explore it a little bit more. I don't know. Let's see, hold on. So everything has been explored. Let's see. Let me go ahead and look up online to see if there's any additional deposits than those two. So, okay, Mass Effect, Shohei. Sort of Foundation has established research outposts on Troy to investigate native subterranean life. Yeah, I thought that was assignment UCN besieged base. That was the issue. So, okay, there's apparently a .5 here. I think that was the Thresher Mall. Yeah, I've already taken care of that one. So. And there's only 2 minerals here, so we can go ahead and move on from that then. I'll go ahead and make a little note here about the... Come on. Edit it, thank you. That there was only 2 max. Resources collected. Done. Okay. So with that all said and done, I guess we're not going there for now, which is interesting. Don't know why that particular mission wasn't available, but we'll go ahead and move on to our next uh, destination, which is the mission at Plutus. meet up with that one particular individual. Let's see, is there any spot in the asteroid belt to explore? Doesn't look like it. Yep, nothing. Okay. Medla, nothing there. Grab that. Survey, nice. I think that's probably the planet that I'm gonna have to land down on. Yep, there it is. Oh, heat hazard, huh? Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a note of this here as well. So at Plutus, it has been explored. And we still have, well, which is unexplored, at least for the time being. All right. We're going to go ahead and pick the next set. Or wait. No, I wanted to, these two have the technicals, so normally I have the ladies, and then of course I have Garrus and Rex together, so let's go with the ladies. There we go. Now I'm probably going to go into and get into a fight, but at the same time, you know, uh, Liara's abilities is nothing to laugh at there. So, oh, I remember this one. Okay. Ah, there we go. This was the spot of in question that I was talking about. How um, I wasn't able to enter in their building. I was wondering. I was like, what's this Warlord's outpost? Apparently, it opens up when you're on a particular influence, you know. So we'll see how this will go. Once again, I'm very hesitant on um, the whole Renegade side of things. So we'll go to the anomaly first. Now I remember this planet because it was annoying. Let's see, hold on. Now, how do I do the quick save again? It's been a while. Controls. Quick save, F6, okay. I remember this planet because I died right about there. Didn't know that this was actually lava that I couldn't drive through. So Yeah. Okay. Medallion covered. Take that. Nothing else out here. Upgrade kits. Take this. Nice grenade. Okay. I don't think there was anything else in this particular area. Yeah. So. Now, this spot has a threshold mall up here as well as the resource that's off the map up there. That's why this particular map is kind of annoying overall. I believe there was also another threshold mall like right down there. So, first off, we're gonna I know that there's a resource there, and I believe there's like a resource right here, if I remember correctly. But I'm gonna explore the rest of the planet here real quick. Go ahead and do a quick save. Okay, nothing there. We'll head on up here, grab the one resource that's at the very top of the map. Alright, we still have the debris that's down here. We can go and gather.
Heading to position.
Okay, manual bypass. Oh my gosh, this is intense. Oh, god damn it. Well, no. Alright. I hate having to use Omnigel, but that one was rough. I don't like using it because the Mako requires Metagel in order to do any kind of repairs, and seeing that this is on a hard difficulty, you know, damage comes a little bit faster when it comes to the Mako, so. Okay, there we are. And the resource is like right over there. But there's also a thresher mall right in this batch here, so okay, where is it? Nope, there it is.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area. You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Oop. Yep, there's the second one. There you go. All done.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
It's like, then why put this deposit on the outside of the area? Okay. So that one's taken care of. I guess we'll just go to the Warlord and take care of that right now. I'll go ahead and do a quick save so we don't have to worry about this particular battle and resource collection. Yeah, when I was playing this during the Paragon, I really hated this planet. Because it just had so many problems with it. You know, not only did I not know that that lake was um, would absolutely destroy the Mako, but I had the battles with the thrall, the uh, uh, meshers was quite irritating as well. So save that real quick. There's the hideout. Hey, look at that. There's Haas again. Alright, man. You keep on doing those bots. I'll just keep on ignoring you. Alright, so we are good to go on here. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. And we shall see about this particular mission. Now, once again, I mean, this mission is about trying to make peace with the warlord, and he respects um, a uh, expects someone that's uh, that, you know, like a tough kind of character, right? So, um, let's see how much Renegade gets me into a firefight. I'm gonna assume that Renegade's gonna put me into a firefight with this guy. Um, I would imagine, or at least, you know, based off of my own perspective on this, you would think that Paragon would be like the worst choice out of this. Okay, trying to select the Paragon as the worst choice. He's not going to respect that all that much, and you're going to get into a firefight. I'm going to assume the exact opposite in this particular case. I'm probably going to get, you know, because I choose the Renegade, he's probably going to get upset at my choices, and he's going to want to fight me. That's my prediction on this. So,
I'd hope the Alliance would take this meeting seriously. Instead, they insult me by sending a military grunt to show me how tough they are. According to your file, your only mark of distinction is that you stupidly got your own soldiers killed on Torfin.
I'm not here to put up with your crap, Darius. Shall we talk, or should I just shoot you now?
You can't speak to me that way. You and your Alliance owe me, Shepard. You see this gun? This is your gun. Your military set me up here, and now it wants to pretend it doesn't know me. But I know the truth. The Alliance needed me here, so treat me with the respect I deserve.
okay. Now, I've never actually seen this, seeing that the Paragon wasn't allowing me to, so...
You said we set you up. Did the Alliance give you weapons?
After the Batarians were driven out of the Verge, the Alliance wanted to stabilize the region. I had the strongest syndicate in the area. They gave me the weapons and money I needed to take over. So do not pretend we are so different, soldier. I deserve your Alliance's gratitude, not these attacks.
Someone once said that diplomacy comes from the barrel of a gun.
You can't talk that way. The Alliance...
Did I predict it? I knew it was going to happen. You would think a renegade and a warlord would have very similar attitudes, so they should get along really well. Guess we're in combat. Pathetic. Alright. Let's get out of here. He's out. Still doing okay. Okay. No, all targets are not down. There's still an individual out there.
Clear.
It's really kind of sad, to be honest. They had such great potential with this game. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, I'll agree that it was outstanding for its time. But at the same time, you know, exit door opened. Okay. Well, why was that needed? Oh well. You know, just um, just the fact that it's like, hey, this, um, Paragon is, doing really well, but when it comes to Renegade, no, not at all. It is pathetic. Okay, I do not have any metagels to um, dedicate to this hard decryption, so we're going to save it here and attempt this. Oh my gosh, there's a lot here. Oh, damn it. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we're almost maxing out on our equipment, but that's okay because we are pretty much done here. So, yeah, there's nothing else in this particular building, so um, another thing was, you know, when I was here talking with that leader, this was a bad spot for me to be in. So I could have been shot from all sides. People could have gone, behind me and started shooting me. I could have been shot from up above there, shot from sides. So this was just a bad spot for a firefight. So hence the reason why, I retreated back to a focal point, you know, because strategically that was just a bad spot for me to even start a fight. So, oh yeah, we're all done there. Um, Now, if I'm not mistaken, there is like one additional resource here somewhere on the planet, I believe. So give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and look that up real quick. So back up to Google search. Oh, come on, phone. And just close it out. Okay. Okay. Well, was fairly close there. Okay. Level 1 heat hazard. I haven't seen any potential damage for that, so that was kind of like, okay. Okay. Nope, apparently that's the only resource available. No, that's not correct. There's another one. There's another one right there, even though it's not technically showing it on the map. And the Thresher Mall's over there. So we're gonna go kill off the Thresher Mall real quick, and then we're gonna head back to the ship. Everything else is taken care of, so. Let's see. I'll go that way first, so just so I don't have to climb the mountaintop there. Here we go. Now we just need to go here.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Give me a second. I want to get around this mountain.
Right off the scanners,
Oh my
Commander.
god.
And we're
Really?
taking you back.
And it put me on the exact opposite spot that I wanted to be at. Thanks for that. Appreciate it. See, there's the lava that I was talking about before. I thought it was just like, maybe like, you know, um, just a standard lake or something along those lines. You know, well, you would think maybe it's like a standard lake, just kind of just red. You know, my wheels should be able to handle it because I don't see any like bubbling down there or anything along those lines. So, but nope. Apparently that's not the case. Oh my gosh. Let's not fall down into the lake here, guys. Come on. What's kind of irritating about these thresher malls on this particular planet is the fact that the battle areas are so small in comparison to other regions that had the thresher malls. So
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area. You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area. You need to turn back, Commander. You're going
ooh,
beyond the range
that was
of the
close.
operational area. You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area. You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
One hit, death. It was either potentially. Um, oh, damn it, I forgot to save. It was either running off the map because the fight was right on the edge, or getting destroyed. Love those choices. Alright. Alright. Time to get out of here again. There we go. Okay, this time around, while I would love to kind of go around the edge there, try to stay on flat land, apparently I have to go over the mountain edge there. So, oop. Alright, let's go ahead and do a quick save there, so we don't have to do that all over again. It's like, instead of going over here with nice flat land, I have to go this way. It's like, you know, that's the only problem that I have with the Mako driving, really, is the map layout, really, the map design. Alright, where is it? There it is. Whoa. That was close. Oh, missed. Oh, missed on that one.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area. You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Oop. Missed. Oh. Stop popping up in front of me.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Okay. There goes that one. Oh, okay. It didn't want to do a second one, huh? Okay. Looks like we are good then. Okay, we've collected all the 2 resources, explored everything, killed off the warlord, which doesn't make any sense, and now we can return back to the Normandy.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I'm sorry that you were unable to negotiate with Darius peacefully. His death is regrettable. Nevertheless, the resulting chaos will create a power vacuum that makes future raids upon our miners unlikely.
Here we go.
You put Darius in power, but he was getting greedy. You wanted me to kill him.
The Alliance does not condone assassination. We would never give that order. Killing Darius was your decision alone. And because you're a Spectre, we couldn't reprimand you if we wanted to. Thank you for your assistance in this matter, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright. So Noel is done. So I'm gonna head back to my little document that I have here. Mention the fact that it has been fully explored. We got 2 minerals from that. So and we can move on to the next portion here. So 2 max resources collected. Alright. And we've come to the end of our stream here there, folks. Got about 5 minutes left. So there really isn't anything else for me to kind of do here in this particular region of space. But I'll go ahead and kind of leave that for next time. And then most likely, next week when I come back to Mass Effect 1, we're going to be going off to Vermeer. So, and we're going to be tackling that mission. I don't think there's really anything else for me to look at here. So, um, so that's where we're going to end on that one. But we do have quite a bit in terms of the codex to kind of look through. So
50,000 years ago, though now extinct, the Rachni once threatened every species in Citadel space. Over 2,000 years ago, explorers foolishly opened a mass relay to a previously unknown system and encountered something never seen before or since, a species of spacefaring insects guided by a hive mind intelligence. Unfortunately, the Rachni were not peaceful, and the galaxy was plunged into a series of conflicts known as the Rachni Wars. Attempts to negotiate were futile, as it was impossible to make contact with the hive queens that guided the race from beneath the surface of their toxic home world. The emergence of the Krogan ended the Rachni Wars. Bred to survive the harshest environments, the Krogan were able to strike at the queens in their lairs and reclaim conquered council worlds. But when Krogan fleets pressed them back to their homeworld, the Rachni refused to surrender, and the Krogan eradicated them from the galaxy.
Not completely, though. Hence the eggs, which, my particular character killed off. Once again, that was a decision. You would think that a person of a renegade position would be thinking a little bit, I don't know, more towards his benefit along those lines, but what can one do?
Verus is a habitable world. There is a lush world located on the frontier of the Attican Traverse. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid, tropical terrain. Only the political instability of the region has impeded efforts at colonization. Many times the Citadel has opened negotiations to settle Vermeer with various criminal gangs and petty dictatorships in the nearby Terminus systems. All fell apart due to internal power shifts within the opposing parties. The Citadel has written off the colonization of Vermeer as impossible without significant political change. The Terminus powers themselves are unlikely to ever settle Vermeer. Most lack the resources to support settlement of a virgin world, finding it more expedient to steal from their neighbors than build for themselves.
Okay. And we got technology here.
Biotics is the ability. Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years. However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
Understandable on that. Okay. And that is it for the primary. We have some secondary. Solarian intelligence field agents are grouped into an organization called the Special Task Group. STG operators work in independent cells performing dangerous missions such as counterterrorism, infiltration, reconnaissance, assassination, and sabotage. STG is a proactive organization puncturing worrisome trends before they become movements. At any time, a dozen groups are operating covertly within the lawless Terminus systems, sowing dissent among the various factions. Civilian analysts also note how troublesome hinge point individuals in the Terminus frequently meet unexpected deaths. STG operators are feared throughout the galaxy for their clear-eyed, remorseless practicality. They are willing to do whatever it takes to achieve their mission, even if it kills civilians or results in team's own destruction. And in many ways, they are akin to the Council's specters. Recently, a number of STG cells have been redeployed from Solarian Union. Assumed they are in the Terminus and Attican Diverse, investigating reports of Geth activity beyond the Perseus field. That's it for that. Okay, apparently it's genetic engineering here that is the main point. 22nd century, manipulation of the human genome became commonplace. Techniques of genetic engineering advanced to a point where the rich could custom-build faces that grew into stronger, smarter, and more attractive adults. In more permissive regions, custom-designed life forms and uplifted animals occupied a defined niche between property and sapient being. Travel to planets with unique forms of life brought an awareness that Earth's unique biodiversity could be lost if spliced and hybridized to gain useful alien qualities. The Sudham-Woolcott Genetic Heritage Act was passed by the Systems Alliance Parliament in 2161. It opposed sharper restrictions on controversial uses of genetic engineering, but provided government subsidies for beneficial applications. Screening and therapy. Most governments provide free assessments and corrective therapy for genetic diseases and prospective parents. This has nearly eliminated everything from cystic fibrosis to nearsightedness. The earlier screening and therapy is performed, the more comprehensive the results. Though ideally performed on artificially fertilized zygotes in a lab, procedures are available for embryos in the womb and newborns out of respect for personal beliefs. Enhancement. Improvement of the natural human abilities is legal, but adding new abilities is not. Treatments to improve strength, reflexes, mental acuity, and appearance are permitted. Adding a tail or the ability to digest cellulose is not. Some genetic enhancement is provided for free to Alliance military recruits, but the average citizen must pay for the privilege. The process can take years to reach fruition in an adult. Engineering, artificial hybridization of genes from compatible non-human species with human genetic code is illegal. Creation of designated life is broadly legal and mainly used for terraforming and medical applications, but sentient creatures are heavily regulated, and creation of sapient life is outlawed by both the Systems Alliance and the Citadel Council. So, while they probably did, things like cat girls in the very beginning, not so much anymore. Sorry, guys. And gals that might be interested in that. Alright. There it is. Disruptor torpedoes are powerful projectiles with warheads that create random and unstable mass effect fields when triggered. These fields warp space-time in a localized area. The rapid asymmetric mass charges causes the target to rip itself apart. In-flight torpedoes use a mass-increasing field, making them too massive for enemy kinetic barriers to repulse. This extra mass gives torpedoes very sluggish acceleration, making them easy prey for defensive guardian weapons. So torpedoes have to be launched at very close range. Torpedoes are the main anti-ship weapon used by fighters. They are launched from point-blank range and will fire waves reminiscent of the ancient Calliope rocket artillery launchers, thus their popular nickname, Callies. By saturating defensive guardian systems with multiple targets, at least a few will get through. And that is it with the codex. There's nothing else here. So we are done researching that. We did gain a level. Oh hey, the Renegade is maxed out for Shepard. When did that happen? I didn't see any Renegade points. Did you? Um, okay, so do I want tactical armor? Do I want extra health, or do I want to up my pistol damage? Let's go with more health. Alright. And that is going to be it there, folks. Let's go ahead and do a quick save. And we are done for the night. We'll go ahead and continue this next week. But for now, all these videos, all these streams are eventually uploaded to my YouTube channel, so feel free to check that out if you like. Got a link down below for that. I also have links to my Discord, my Patreon, and my Twitter account down below on my Twitch About page, as well as in the description of my YouTube videos. I have a link to the stream team group that I built. There is a document that explains what the stream team is all about. You know, on the application page, so feel free to check that link out on my Twitch About page. Apply for um, um, apply for a position. There's multiple different subgroups available that are helping out the team and everybody on it. So so feel free to check that out. I look forward to it growing into a large community that is willing to help others. So hopefully it interests you. Um, you know, I look forward to your application, and if you align with the mission statement of it, then I don't see any problem with you being accepted into the team. So, um, but that is where we're going to go ahead and call it for tonight. So thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully I catch you next time. But until then, take care. Have a good night. Stay healthy, stay safe. And I'll catch you strangers next time.